Joe, how's morale this morning?
Everything's great. How y'all doing?
We're doing okay. Tell me what happened last night. So, how does is the ball designed to be in your hands with the game on the line last night?
Last night it was just designed for me to set a pick and kind of get out of there. And they both went to George Hill, and he made the right play, passed it to me, and I just tried to do whatever I could, man, to get us a bucket.
Yeah, but you're ISO Joe. Why would they let you get the game winner off? You got 20,000 points, Joe.
Well, the game plan is the guy, Bamute, who was guarding me, was for him to hedge on pick and rolls. So he was hedging, so I just got out of there quick, which kind of left me wide open.
How do you explain your career? 7-time All-Star?
My career, obviously, for me, man, it's been great. I've played in some great places. I've met a lot of great people. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, but 20,000 points, 7-time All-Star. And I mentioned you're like an overnight sensation here, Joe, after 16 years in the league.
Yeah, I know. It seems like every year I'm proving myself. Even the years in Atlanta, and then the years that I've left Atlanta, it seems like every year I've had to prove that I can still play for whatever reason.
Who came up with ISO Joe?
Who came up with that? I don't know. I honestly do not know who came up with that.
Do you view that as a compliment?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't bother me. You know, I just try to go out, man, and do whatever I can to help my team get wins. So the nicknames that are thrust upon me, they don't bother me.
Do you consider yourself old?
No, I don't. I feel great. You know, at 35 years old, I feel great, man, and I'm playing good basketball, so that's what matters.
Well, you were in the Phoenix system there for a while, right?
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. That was the first year we got Nash. The first year we got Nash was the year we won, I think, 62 games, and that was the only year I played with him. And after that, the team kind of got broke up. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What did you think of Nash when you first started playing with him?
Man, only thing I can really remember is his work ethic, how he was always the first one at practice, always doing drills by himself, and virtually pretty much the last one to leave. And, you know, his work ethic was incredible, man. That's why he was a 2-time MVP. And, you know, I admired that.
Did you play against Jordan when he was with the Wizards?
Yeah, I played against MJ when he first came back for the Wizards. I was in Boston at that time.
And what happened? What happened?
Man, we beat him, but I was kind of starstruck the whole game because I had to guard him. I had to guard him, and him and Paul Pierce was talking junk back and forth the whole game. I'm thinking to myself, Paul, just kind of chill out. You know, I'm the one out here got to guard. But, you know, as a rookie, man, I enjoyed that moment, and I still watch that to this day.
What do you remember about that? Here you are, a rookie with the Celtics, and Mike comes to town. Granted, he's with the Wizards, and, you know, Pierce, who's not guarding him, is giving him, you know, back and forth. But what do you remember most about that?
I remember, man, I just remember trying to play well. That was it. I remember it being a AT&T game, and I just wanted to play well against him. I knew I wasn't going to be able to stop him, or I wasn't smart enough. I knew he was very crafty at his age. I think he's probably 38. But, man, he was great. I think he probably had about, 27, 28 points.
And you probably thought you did a good job on him, right?
I thought I did a fairly decent job. We got the win. That's what matters.
He's Joe Johnson, ISO Joe. The Utah Jazz hit the game winner against the Clippers last night. Toughest guy you've ever covered is who?
The toughest guy I've ever covered? Man, you know what? When I first came in the league, the toughest guy for me to guard, honestly, was Katino Mobley. For whatever reason, I don't know if it was because he was just wiry. And, you know, in Houston, they play that isolation basketball.
Yeah.
It took me a while to really grasp that. But he gave me problems my first few years in the league.
And plus being left-handed?
That's what it was. Yeah, being a lefty, very crafty, very strong, could shoot, was great in isolation. Yeah, it was tough.
I heard you do yoga all the time. Do any of your teammates do yoga with you?
Yeah, I got about I got about 6 of the guys on the team doing it, including coaching staff. So,
Oh no.
yeah, I know, it's bad, but we enjoy it, man. You know what? I got into yoga probably about 6 years ago. Probably about my last couple of years in Atlanta. I was having a lot of tendonitis problem in my knees, tight hamstrings, Achilles, and I tried it one time with my trainer and his wife, and I fell in love with it.
Is there a better shooter on the team than you?
Yeah, we got some pretty good shooters, man. I think that's what makes us a pretty good team, because we can space you out, and then you don't want to leave, some of the guys that we have out there on the floor who are very great shooters. So,
What do you think of?
I don't know if I'm the best shooter, but I'm one of them.
What do you think of Hayward's haircut?
I like it. He like a model, don't he?
He's got quite a part in his hair there. Like, does he put gel on his hair before a game, Joe?
I have no idea. You know what? Honestly, last night on the plane headed back to Utah, we was playing cards, and me, Gordon, two of the guys who play cards, and I was looking at his hair. I was wondering how it stayed up like that. I didn't ask him though.
Got to find these things out. How many more years are you going to play?
Man, I have no idea. I didn't put a limitation on it. I just, year after year, you try to keep going. As long as my body feels great, I keep going.
Well, Joe, congratulations on another game-winning jumper there, and good luck against the Clippers coming up on Friday night.
Thanks, my man.
All right, that's Joe Johnson, ISO Joe.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.